Hello.
All right, then we are on
Hello.
the fifth
This
floor.
this is the fifth floor, and this floor has the banquet. It has the kitchen. It also has the blue room. It has the bar for the president. This is where they officially prepare food for the president whenever there's an occasion going on. But as you can see, you look up, they stay on a renovation, they are not going anywhere. So we're going to take a tour. We'll first start from the kitchen. And when we reach there, just meaning how many areas we got on the fifth floor. So let's start from the kitchen.
So we'll go to the kitchen. Actually, on the fifth floor.
Okay, I'll give it to you later.
We are on the fifth floor. This is the e-mansion online platform. If you just tuning in or viewing,
It's the chief of technical
Emmanuel
services.
Kipak with you right here.
The EPS.
Chief of Technical Services.
Okay,
Tour guide.
this is official kitchen of on the fifth floor. This is the official kitchen for the executive mansion on the fifth floor. This is the official kitchen of the executive mansion on the fifth floor. As you can see, you see exhausts, but it's still on renovation. This is where food are prepared. Right. As you can see, it's still on renovation. It has not gone anywhere yet. No, nothing is happening here now because it's still on renovation, as you can see. No, I don't know. It's still pending, so I can't tell you. We will go step by step. This is the fifth floor. From the fifth floor, we go to 6, 7, and 8. So we will reach there. Okay. This is the kitchen. Yeah. And here is the banquet hall.
The banquet hall, as you say.
They do the eating. This is the banquet hall. See where you see the decoration, you see all the wooden panels. It's the banquet hall. Okay. And from the banquet hall, you will be moving. This is another area of the banquet hall. Like when there's maybe after eating, there's discussion. See the area look like a lobby. There was a decoration that used to enclose this place where there were meetings right after eating. Maybe they want to have a meeting. We have the meeting here. So you see on this pillow all the way up to the second to the last. They set chairs. They can have meeting here. And the fifth floor also has 2 segments of bathrooms. I'm coming in. This is the bathroom here. It's a bathroom, set of bathrooms. They are still on a renovation. Why see it like people got materials here. All the entire floor is on a renovation. The fifth floor has 2 porches, one on my right, which is the front, and one is on the left, which is the porch that is facing the Capitol building.
And that is the back.
This is the back. Yeah, this place originally is known as the Blue Room. Everything you saw in this place originally was blue. This was blue. From here all the way, it was a quiet place. Right after you come from in the bar and you want to cool yourself up, you sit in the blue room. Maybe this is not an entertainment area. The entertainment areas is to the bar. But from the bar, maybe you're tired, you can come here and sit in the blue room. Okay? Then from the blue room,
and the door moves on from the blue room side of it. And
there was the original design. This design just went like this. It has not changed. Nothing has changed here. Okay. Here is the bar. This place, you see, was a dancing place. It has a thick glass with light on it that was reflecting here. Yeah, this part that you see, so from here all the way with thick glass, coated glass, very thick glass. But you will, yeah. And behind here was the bar where they will serve you. I think you see the line.
Me bar for entertainment?
Yeah, for the president, when you come, when they want to have something, the president guests. After when you dance, you want to be entertained, when you want to be served, you come right here. You receive your drinks. Okay? Then if you want to go sit in the blue room, you go and sit in the blue room. Now, outdoor there, you can see the door. Maybe you want to smoke your cigar, you want to catch natural fresh air. That's the door you see over there. That door. You sit there, they have chairs, if you have chairs there where you will sit and just catch your fresh air, natural fresh air. But basically, so the fifth floor has, again, the kitchen, the banquet hall, the meeting place, the blue room, and the bar. Okay? But as you can see, it's still under renovation. We are not seeing any ceiling here. Okay?
Immersion online live, coming to you from the grounds of the Executive Mansion. And it's a tour of the mansion facility by a team of journalists. And we have our tour guide right here bringing us up to speed on what the
Okay.
current trend of
Let's go on the porch.
here at
This is the front porch
Executive Mansion.
of the fifth floor.
The front porch
Of the fifth floor.
This is the
Where you look over the
This is the
garden.
portion of the Executive Mansion
From
that
here
folks
you
will
will
ask the
take a
question,
clear view of
where
the
is the
garden.
front, where is the back of
Okay.
this mansion? Yes, indeed, because of His Excellency the President, 27th President,
Okay.
William
You can
Makata
go on the
Rashad
side
Makata,
view and
the
take a picture.
18th, not the
And
27th,
also go on the other
18th
side
President.
and take a picture.
He loved his yacht. And so, this is where we are, overlooking the Atlantic Ocean. On the other side,
Okay.
overlooking the rest of town, other parts of the town from
We do
this
not have
point.
access to enter the back porch because it's
And
closed. So what am I going to do? I'll carry you guys to the door, the glass door. You just look through and you will see the back porch. Okay.
Currently, there's no active work ongoing.
all
So
right,
there's no
currently,
active
as you
work
heard,
going
no
on.
active
Is there
work,
any active work ongoing
No,
now?
personally, there's no active
no
work that's
active
going
work.
on.
Contractors said they finished their work.
Okay.
But yeah, but I think you can see
Yeah.
the vivid evidence on the fifth floor. Whether it's finished, you will see it. And as we go about from the fifth floor to the sixth floor to the seventh floor, all the way to the eighth floor, you will get to know whether it is finished or not.
And this is the executive mansion online platform tour of
Okay. See,
the
this is the porch, the back porch of the executive mansion looking towards the Capitol building. Okay. For the glass, we don't have access to the key of this door. They stay in the hands of the contractor.
Just in case you're there and you viewing, we're on it, on wheels, on heels, if you will. A team of journalists been taking on this guided tour of the executive mansion on the Capitol Hill.
Originally, this was they have a place for the first lady on this floor, on the fifth floor. This is the office area, but it is still sealed, it's still locked because of the ongoing renovation. They have the key.
It's all going?
No,
Not at the moment.
no, not at the moment.
All right, and so we will
Yes, sis.
be moving to the sixth
Please
floor.
come in quickly and let's dress.
It's a whole team of journalists.
Okay, okay.
We have also the presidential representative,
Be careful, don't hit.
Kula Fofana, on this tour. We're in the lift now. A tour guide taking us to the sixth floor. Wherever you are viewing from, we'd like to welcome you. We now exit the lift
Okay,
on the sixth floor.
this is the sixth floor that normally holds the president's guests. This is the sixth floor. We have the east wing, we have the west wing. But as you can also see, if you put your camera up in other areas, you get to know that the work at a standstill. As you can see, there's no work going on now from the fifth floor, the sixth floor, and other floors. We have two major suites on the floor, one to the east wing and one to the west wing. We have all suites which are single, but this is the guests of the president that we can lodge them right on the sixth floor. All right, so we can just walk the east wing.
And we walk to the east wing, right here on the sixth floor.
Okay. This also has a balcony. Okay. Look up here, you will see that it is still not being fixed. This is the balcony, the east wing balcony of the sixth floor. All right. And you have similar thing like this on the west wing of the balcony of the sixth floor. So you want to do a tour now, we can go through and get on the west wing of the balcony.
And we're right here on the sixth floor. As you can see, there's no ongoing renovation work. We are right here,
Renovation is not ongoing now.
right?
It's at a standstill. The renovation work on the fifth floor, on the sixth floor, seventh and eighth is still at a standstill. So,
Right.
I mean more work.
It means that
to be done.
you have a lot of work still here, to be done.
We can just pass around. Okay. Yeah. You can still pass on the wing.
And we're moving around to the other side. We come to the back side that faces
There's
the
no active one original way.
Capitol building.
Yeah, we can step out this way and go. So, gentlemen, let's use this route to pass. I need to be president.
Still moving
Am I press secretary?
on the store.
uh,
Still here reviewing. Just keep us right there on this guided tour of the executive mansion. We're on the 6th floor, looking
we'll
down
come back. We
towards
just
the
use
other
this.
side of the corridors. The Capitol building, the Temple of Justice, covering from where we are, you see just across the street. This is considered to be the back part of this building.
Sure. Us. You can put it. These sides are used on the outside walls. The pillows. Ah, the same way you saw the area on the east wing, the 6th floor. This is not. This is the west wing. This is the west wing porch. What you see cover over there is the central air you cover. And the pillow that you are seeing, these iron pillows that you are seeing, they normally are covered with a silver shield. Normally covered with, originally were covered with silver shield. Just as you see this one that is running down. It has the same frame like this, but this was covered, okay. Alright? But the work is still at a standstill. So that's why you are not seeing these red one covered, they are not yet covered. But this when they are covered, you will see the natural design. That's just how it has been. When it's covered, you come on the 6th floor. It's there for you to view the natural air, to see the beauty of the air, to see the beauty of the sky. Okay? So from here, we will be going on the 7th floor.
Next place is the 7th floor. We're on the 6th floor. Now flushed towards the other side. The front that faces the Atlantic Ocean.
There, this place, that's the design.
Front of this building that faces the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh, we got green here.
Ocean breeze whistling
Oh, we got green.
from the
No,
lower
this was
deck.
just installed. It has not been working. It's installed, but it's not been working. So you see it here. You see on the 7th floor. You see on the 8th floor. Okay. This is the 6th floor. We'll go to the 7th. Then we'll end up to the 8th floor.
And if you are just joining us, we'd like to welcome you. This indeed
I don't know
is
what she's doing.
the Executive Mansion online platform coming to you from the grounds of the Executive Mansion. Specifically, we're now on
Oh, yeah, the
the 6th
place
floor.
here.
And it's a tour by a team of journalists of the facility.
Moving on the 6th floor wing.
And we're now
Okay.
moving to the 6th floor
Yeah,
wing.
you can come through here. This was one of the double suites. talking about. We gotta wait for the guys. We gotta still see them.
We're on the 6th floor wing.
Then we'll go straight to go.
It's live right here from the grounds of the
Chairman, waiting for you
executive
guys.
mansion tour by a team of journalists of the executive mansion. As you can see, currently
No, I'm waiting for
there's
the
no
rest of the guys
renovation work
to come
ongoing.
in, but they're still working. Call your man, let them come, let them
This
come.
tour is headed by
The last man close the door.
presidential press secretary,
Anybody behind you again?
and we have our tour guide with
Okay.
us
Okay.
with a full team of media
Okay.
experts, practitioners. I'm with you. My name is Emmanuel Kipak, welcoming you to this broadcast.
I come.
With me is just flanked.
I go.
It's my colleague Alex Topa is here with me. We also have Vani, and the team will once again board the lift. The team will once again board the lift. I don't know from the
I hope you guys were
6th floor
framing the ceiling to the
where
ceiling.
will be next.
Let's go in, guys. Let's go.
Yes, and we
Let's push in.
enter
Let's
the
push in.
lift.
Let's adjust. Let's adjust.
We enter
Let's
the
push
lift.
in.
And my
No.
colleague Blackie is right here on camera.
Okay, I think everybody see.
So we'll make our way now to the next floor,
Which is the 7th floor.
which is floor number 7. We're currently on the 6th one.
Going to 7th floor. They will come.
This is the 7th floor of the executive mansion. And the 7th floor has the cabinet, the main cabinet room. We have the chapel. We have the museum. We have the theater. All are on the 7th floor. So we will start from the east wing, where I will show you
Go towards
the chapel.
east.
I mean, not the chapel, but the cabinet room.
The cabinet room. Official cabinet room. Here on the 7th floor. There will come.
This is the main cabinet room for the executive mansion. And also, as you can see, when you film up, you will know that work at a standstill to be renovated. Okay.
So we'll move on.
We move through.
Go to another.
These are just offices and bathrooms. This is the kitchen, just in case. All right. Then we enter the chapel. This is the chapel.
This is the chapel.
Sorry.
Try to enter.
This is the chapel of the executive mansion. And as you can see the podium. And you see rooms. Here is the office of the prelate, and where maybe other church materials are kept. As you can see, we have a pipe organ. that was originally installed during the completion of the Executive Mansion Chapel. This was the pipe organ that they were using. Okay, everything that you see in here is original. You see the glass, just how it were made, that it still remain the same intact, like the ancient days. You see it. Then we have the benches have not been tampered with. The windows have not been tampered with. Yeah, I think they got a special name for it.
So, like, how old are these benches? Wow.
I know the mansion was it started for the 1960. Construction started 1960. It ended 64. It was dedicated in 64. And President Tottenham moved in. And the chapel was still here. And these are the benches that we've been using on the 7th floor. Okay.
Still on the 7th floor.
This is the museum.
The museum now?
Where the artifacts are kept. I think you can see the halo in the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are areas where when gifts are given to the president, they showcase them here. Okay? So there's a museum where things are kept, are given to the president for, and this sculpture that you are looking at, the historical sculpture that you are looking at, it indicates the Aborigine and the American Liberian and the shape that it came on, okay, and our natives, how they used to operate the tradition,
structure, we're told,
the culture,
was constructed by the late
see here,
Harvanja Richards.
okay, maybe on her back she's trying to weave the grass. On here, other side, you see the lady and the man
sculptor
carrying some
in
fruits.
this country at the time
But
of death.
this is the symbol of this ship. Now, here you see the natives and the American Liberian, I think, extending hand of friendship and the togetherness. And this particular sculpture was carved by Mr. Harvanja Richards, renowned architect. Is Harvanja Richards.
Harvanja Richards,
Yes,
brother
he did this work. The late, because he's not
Richards.
He's not living.
Artifacts that were taken from here.
I don't know. That I don't know. Because we moved in here after the war. This is the last person in this place before the war. Now this is the theater. This is the theater where visitors have visited the president when they are to be entertained. He brings them here. This is the stage, and this was where they would have the seats. That's the seats they have the balconies where there can be cultural performances that can go on, the displays of culture to the friends of the president in this theater. As you can see, people to be renovated. This place was just a wing of a resting place. You want to sit up, you're feeling machine and you're sit in the spot. You have chairs here where you need to come and sit and discuss. If you don't want to be in here, you can also step out to see the beauty of nature. As I explained to you, you see here.
This is obviously our final floor.
No, this is not the final floor. This is on the 7th And you see the design you see up here. As I told you, they have a aluminum shield that covers the place. But then the renovation was removed to be replaced up to now. As you see, the one on the right, the one on the left, will also strip off for the cover. Guys, and they have this because they want for you to see the beauty of the picture. You come out, you see the cold breeze, you look up the sky, you see the beauty of nature, and they have their sun bastards for place there so they can look through and see the beauty of the city. So, so man, I think, yeah, this is the last one.
And we'll move towards the other side as the tour continues. Right here on the 7th floor with our tour guide. And the team is headed by the Presidential Press Secretary, Madam Kula Fofana, taking us journalists on a guided tour of the Executive Mansion. Don't forget, I'm still with you. We've gone through the chapel, we've gone through other parts, and we're boarding the lift once again. And the lift operator is right there. Deck up like one of those old Tottenham boys. One of those old Tottenham boys. And he's the man that moves the lift, from one point to the other. You see his dress code. The dress code alone tells you. Yes, and we are moving.
Yeah, one security guard.
And we are now all settled on the left, and we're on our way, headed for the 8th floor. Welcome if you're there viewing. Welcome.
We're going down. I felt us going down. No.
All right.
No.
And Blackie, my colleague, on the camera, is dressed up like the lift operator, dressed up in his tuxedo. I remember those days of Tottenham, President Tottenham, when you had to have the boom, you had to have the cigar and stuff. So, yes.
Now we
come to the 8th floor, and our tour guide.
We are on the 8th floor, which is the last floor, and this is the official residence of the president.
Right, the official
On
residence.
the floor, we have the master bedroom, we have the kitchen, we have the dressing room, we have the physician area, we have the salon, the children's quarter. So as we walk through, you will see.
And we'll take it from this side, from the east.
This is the last floor, which is the 8th floor of the executive mansion.
I remember the days of President William Vakara Shadrach Tottenham.
The president. All right.
And then, yes, President Taylor.
This is the balcony.
We're on the balcony on the 8th floor.
The rails are still here. They are not
The 8th floor. Looking across, you see the Capitol building, 3 branches of government. The legislature, the first, the legislative branch. The judicial, the second and fourth, of course, are the executive. This is where we are on this tour of the executive branch, the executive mansion. And we're live on the executive mansion platform right here. Let's see. Yes. All right. We will most likely end tour here.
on the 8th floor.
The kitchen.
Yeah. This is the mini kitchen on the 8th floor. This is the mini dining room. There was a partition that was here. Then from there you get in the living room. This is the living room. As you walk to the foyer, come to the living room. Then you get in the bedroom. These are rooms. Okay? This is the first room. Attached to the first room, we have 2 separate bathrooms. One has to do with shower, separate showers. Okay? Then another bathroom here where they have a jacuzzi, which is stored the president. And you see these glasses, they have them as bulletproof, so they are expired now, so you see them, all the glasses there. This is the dressing room of the president and first lady. Here also has another more bathroom that you can come in, take down the dress. Then there's another room